Here in Brookhaven, we have several cars, and the cars can be modified. I can change various settings on them, making them taller or even lower. This is the lowest suspension I can set on the car, but actually, it's not. There's a way to improve this and make the car much lower than that. And today, I'm going to test several ways to make the car super lowered to see if it works or not. So, to try the first method, I'm coming here to pick up my friend, who apparently is selling ice cream. Guys, I want to buy an ice cream. I said here in the chat, I want an ice cream, but he said in the chat that he's selling the best ice cream ever. Okay, I can see he's selling chocolate and several other flavors that are actually quite interesting. I said here, I want the best of all time. And guys, it seems like he's choosing the best one, but he just closed the shop. Guys, I don't understand why he closed it. I said here in the chat, please sell me an ice cream. Guys, I just want an ice cream, but it seems like he left. He said in the chat, let's test the myths first because that's more important. That's true. Guys, let's test the myths here because I want to see if they work. So guys, to do the first one, which is very special, I'll have to use a secret Brookhaven avatar that will basically change the car's suspension. By accident, I ended up here, and now my car is stuck. I can't get out of here, no matter how much I try. He said in the chat, it's not the end. Well, maybe not. I'm trying to get out of here, and guys, I think I finally did it. I'm getting out of the water, and it actually worked. Now, guys, I'm going to have to modify my avatar and create a totally secret avatar that I'm sure you've never seen before. The avatar I have to use is exactly this one, where I use these specific items. And now, if I resize my avatar, you can see that I'm huge, really big. And guys, my friend is also creating his avatar, and this is how he looks now. Now guys, if we get into the car, you can see that it will look lowered. First, I'm going to raise the suspension, setting it to the maximum. But guys, if I get inside, you can see the car changes a bit. Now, if my friend comes in, the car gets even more lowered. You can see that it really looks different. He said in the chat that he's going to invite more people to join. Okay guys, it looks like more people are joining the game with these giant avatars. It seems like there are 2 players coming over here, and they're really huge. Now, guys, I want to see how my car will look. He got inside, and if I come over here, you can see that my car is really lowered, and the suspension looks super weird. He said in the chat to grab another car. But guys, before that, I want to test this one. You can see it's moving in such a strange way. This is really interesting and weird at the same time. But now I'm going to grab another car on the right, one that can fit 4 people inside. This time, I got exactly this one, where 4 people can get in. My friend is going to sit right here. The other player will sit in the back, and I'll stay in the front. You can see that the car looks really strange. I'm heading over to pick up the other player because we forgot about him, and the car just flipped over. Guys, I'm going back to pick him up, but the car flipped again. It's really hard to drive this car, but the player is coming over here now. I want to see what happens as soon as he gets in. Okay, it looks like he got in, and now the car is really lowered. You can see there's a huge difference because now the car is super heavy. But now guys, I'm going to make my car even lower. I said in the chat, guys, please get out of the car. I need everyone to get out because I'm going to make some modifications. First, I need to make this car super lowered, so I'll click this button up here, and now the car is extremely low. Now I'm going back to pick them up, and you can see that the car is completely lowered. It's really low. And here we have mine, which is the most lowered car of all in Brookhaven. Look at how he looks. Seriously, this is very different, but I'm sure there must be a way to improve this. I asked in the chat, do you have more friends with this avatar? Because guys, if more people have this avatar, we can do a really cool bug. He said in the chat, sure, I'll call them, and please get another car. Okay guys, this time I'm going to get another car. I'm looking here on the right, deciding which one to get, but this time I'm going to choose a special one because we have exactly this one, which is a very beautiful car. I want to see how it looks if we have several people inside it. So I'm going to the props on the right, then this chair, and I'll place it here in the back so people can get inside. Perfect! I placed the chairs. You can see it looks just like this. Now guys, I picked up all of them, and you can see the car is really lowered, but I'm sure there must be a way to improve this. First, I'm going to change the car's suspension, making it very lowered, and now I'm going to get more people to join the game. Guys, you can see there are 3 people in the back, but the car only has 2 seats. So one person can sit here, and the other one can sit here too. But now there's a missing chair, which is for this player. Unfortunately, he doesn't have a chair, so I'm checking where I'm going to place him. Okay, I'll remove this chair and put 2 here. Perfect! I'm sure this is going to work. Now guys, they arrived, and the car is just extremely lowered. He said in the chat, oh my god, this is so cool! Really, you can see the car is very lowered because of the player sitting in the back. It's so low that the tire is going beyond the car's limits. But guys, I'm going to put chairs in the front too. I said in the chat, guys, sit here because there are these new chairs where people can sit. Okay, it looks like 2 players came here. Now guys, maybe the car will get better. You can see that now it's lowered in the front and also in the back. This really looks very different. Now I'm going to click the suspension button to make the car higher, and you can see it looks just like this really weird. My other friend said in the chat, this is so weird. I really agree. This is very weird. But now guys, I'm coming to the front because I want to do a very important test. I'm going back here because I want to jump over Brookhaven's ramp to see if it will work. So to do that, I'm going back here, and now I'm accelerating full speed ahead to see if I can make it. Okay, I reached this part, and it didn't work. Now I'm going to raise the suspension to see if there's any difference. Okay, Okay, now I'm coming up front. You can see the car isn't very fast, and now I jumped up here, but it didn't work very well. Now guys, I'm going to get a different car. This time I'm going to pick this one because it's definitely very different. And just a reminder, today I'm going to test several other ways to lower cars in Brookhaven. Okay guys, everyone is here, but there's one player missing. He's lying on the ground over here. I don't know how that happened, but I'm carrying him, and now I'm going to drop him off. I'm going to place a chair right here, and now he can get on top like this. Now you can see that the car is very lowered in a very weird way. Guys, I'm going to change the car's suspension, and you can see that I can't really change much. Now that there are so many people inside, there isn't much I can do with the suspension. Even if I try, I click here, and nothing much happens. But now, the car is really lowered. This looks so weird, but guys, it's not completely lowered because only the back of the car is lowered. The front is very high, so I'm going to place some chairs up front so the players can come here. Okay guys, one player got here in the front, and now my other friend came too, and the car is finally lowered. You can see that this looks really weird. It's the weirdest thing I've ever seen in Brookhaven. Now I got this limousine because it fits a lot of people inside, and I'm sure this will be very different. You can see there are several people in here, really a lot of people, and if I start accelerating the car, you can see it gets super weird. It starts glitching. Now the suspension is high, and you can see the car starts shaking in a very strange way, almost like it's dancing. Now I'm going to lower it, and you can see it looks a bit more normal. It's not bouncing, but it's still very weird, and I can't accelerate either. But now I'm heading up front because I want to get a boat and see if boats have any differences. So to do that, I'm going as fast as I can up front. Perfect! I just got here, and now I'm going to grab a boat from the right, which will be this one. The only problem is that I can't get inside, no matter how much I try. So I'll place a ladder here, and now I can finally climb up. Guys, you can see that they're coming here, right into the boat. Now you can see there are so many people inside. The boat is full, but nothing changed. The boat is moving normally, like nothing is happening. So I'm going to delete this boat and grab this other one because it's much smaller. I'm sure the difference will be huge, especially since they're all coming inside. Now I'm going to press this back button, and by pressing it, this thing shows up, and now more people can come here. The only problem is that there isn't enough space for everyone, and one player won't be able to join this one. So I'm going to click this button again, and now there's space for everyone. Now I'm heading up front, and you can see everything looks normal. I thought this might glitch the boat, but no, it's fine. He even said in the chat, it's normal. True, it didn't glitch at all. I thought I might go flying or something, but no. Now I'm skipping this part, and really, nothing changed. Now guys, we're in a bus that's completely full of people, and you can see that even the bus looks weird. I'm climbing this mountain to see if the bus can make it, but you can see I'm not able to. And in fact, I just fell. This is the bus's maximum suspension, and this is its lowest suspension. Really strange. But guys, for those who don't know, there's another way to do this to get lowered cars in Brookhaven without needing a lot of people. So I'm going to delete this vehicle, and to do the next glitch, I can do it alone. First, I'm going to reset my avatar to normal. Now I'm small, and you can see that my friend is back to normal too. He said in the chat, why am I walking like this? Guys, you can see he's walking in a very weird way. I don't know what happened either, and it seems like he just left the game and rejoined. But guys, now I took this car because I really want to test this glitch, and you can see he's still walking in a weird way. He didn't go back to normal. But guys, to do this glitch, I'm going to have to go to the airport, and I'm going to leave my car right here, a little behind, because I'm going to do the best glitch of all, one that I'm sure you didn't know about. Now I have to go to the airport. He said in the chat, do you need help? Well, not this time. I'm going to the airport, and now I have to choose this house. Then I'll click this button, and after that, I'll teleport right here, and I'm doing it now. Now I'm going to get in the car, and the car is just super lowered. And the best part is that I was able to do this alone. I didn't need help from other players. And also, the car gained super speed because of this. But guys, there's an even better glitch that you can do in Roblox. But to do this, I'm going to need my friend to fly. I said in the chat, go ahead and do the same glitch. Guys, it's really simple. He's going to have to go to the airport and do the same thing I did. But the difference is that instead of getting in my car, he's actually going to get in right here. Guys, you can see that he's coming inside to do this glitch. He got in exactly here. Now, guys, he's being carried, and he got the parachute. Now I'm going to my car, and I need to climb up the mountain. So, I dropped him off here in the back, and now I'm going to go up right here. Perfect! I just reached the top of the mountain. I need to go exactly to this spot, and now carry him again. And guys, for those of you who don't know, if I fall from here, look at what's going to happen. I'm going to fall, literally flying, in a very weird way, and this is the best glitch in Brookhaven, which I'm sure you've never seen before. But this time, I'm going to grab a truck because I want to see if the truck can also start flying. Guys, there are people coming here to do the glitch too, because the more people there are, the further I can fly. Now it seems like they're coming up front. Finally, one of them got here and grabbed the parachute. Now he grabbed this item, and the other player also came here and is holding this item. Guys, now I'm going to climb up the mountain to see if I'll really start flying or not. Guys, now I'm coming up the mountain. I want to see if this is really going to work. I'm arriving exactly here. The problem is that the truck can't come here, so I had to remove this part, and now I'm carrying them, and I'll try to fall off the mountain, but the problem is that it's very hard to fall from here. Finally, it worked, and you can see that I'm flying in a very weird way. I'm coming up the mountain with this other car, and I'm going to go down exactly like this. Now you can see that I'm flying, really flying a lot, with this new glitch I discovered in the game. plane, and this is definitely the best glitch of all. I'm coming up here with this car, and I want to see what happens once I leave this spot. You can see there are more people arriving here. One of them even fell here. Guys, I'm going to fall here, and you can see that this car is very heavy. So heavy that this time, I won't fly too much. Actually, I flew less than before. I'm coming up front, and I'm going to jump exactly here, but it didn't work very well. Now I grab this plane, I'm going to fly exactly here, and now I'm going to get out of the plane, and you can see that I'm flying. Guys, I'm really flying a lot, but the coolest part is that if I throw the players, they keep flying here infinitely. And guys, if you want to add me on Roblox, just click the member button, and I'll add you here on Roblox.